But DeFi though,
Um,
bro, DeFi is the way, and I encourage everybody to really study and deep dive into DeFi. We're going to be coming out with courses with CYPRX, and sharing how to get in and the journey. But this is powerful information to have. This knowledge, it's very powerful, very powerful. It's gold. I call this the DeFi golden era. Like, we're in the golden ages of DeFi right now.
let's talk about the PSYOP, bro. Like, why is it so commonly known in the digital asset space to hodl, but not to be a liquidity provider? There's so many more opportunities in DeFi as a liquidity provider to make money in a bull market, in a bear market. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether the market's going up or down. You could be making money on the digital assets that you hold right now. Why is it so commonly known to be a hodler and not a liquidity provider? Like, do you think that YouTube and Twitter have sideswiped everybody into believing that the best way to invest in crypto is to buy and hold?
Well, yeah, because it's like this, bro. Watch, let me break it down for you, bro. Like, when you come in, and then especially if you get on platforms like us, and we put our necks out there, we're using our voice in the space. There's a line of being, socially correct, right? And then there's another line of being crypto socially correct. Like, you got to be saying certain things to really align with certain people, and everyone is like, oh, okay, yeah, we all agree with that, right? And most people don't want to be in disagreement with people. So what's the path to least resistance? It's the human mind is going to just often agree with what's the norm in the space. So the norm in the space was get your tokens, not your keys, not your crypto. Go get a cold wallet, let it sit there in your cold wallet, in your cold storage, and do absolutely nothing. But this is a digital asset that could do amazing things and actually pay you out monthly. Like this is crazy that like
monthly is an understatement, bro. It's paying me out daily, bro.
Daily. Like, we just talked about this the other day. Like, it feels so great to wake up and get on your computer and check your account, and you're that much more richer, bro. Like, you have money that you printed while you were sleeping. Like, this is a whole new ball game now, bro, and they don't want us to know that. And I really understand, without even, like, I don't have like a psychology degree, but it's really crazy. Like, I really understand the mind and a lot of like the masses and stuff. But this is purposely being done. They've purposely psyoped everybody to think that they need to hodl their assets, bro. Like, they don't want this information to go viral. They don't want it.
I think it's a fact, bro. I you know what else I think is crazy? I think it's really crazy that when you tell people about DeFi and that there's more opportunities to be a liquidity provider than just buy and hold, they start to say, well, isn't it a scam? Can't you get rug pulled? I'm like, bro, you could get rug pulled just holding digital assets. What's the difference? There's no difference.
You can get rug pulled being a CEO somewhere.
You're just making excuses because you don't want to step out of your comfort zone and educate yourself on the potential possibilities and take risk. Any entrepreneur, any business owner, any person that's a multi-millionaire or billionaire will tell you the first initial step, you have to be willing to take risk and put yourself out there.
Yeah.
You know? And so, like, if you have that timid, oh, I don't know, that like fear mindset, then somebody who doesn't is going to come in and take those opportunities right out from underneath of you. Straight up.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad that there's people out there like that with that mindset. But again, that's gets into the programming and everything that they've been led to believe their entire lives. And they probably had like little timid parents and all kinds of bullshit. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. But you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you can't be fearful. You can't be fearful. Now is the time to be proactive. And there's so many ways. I hate when people say, oh, crypto's this, crypto scam, you're going to get ruffled. There's so many ways to mitigate risk, especially in DeFi that I'm learning. Like, for example, doing deep research, same research here at CYPRX that we've been doing in crypto for the past almost freaking 7 years now. Like, it's been a minute. Yeah. And I haven't gotten rug pulled yet. I've been in crypto. I've never, you know what's crazy? And I'll knock on wood for this. I hear all these so crazy traumatic stories about crypto and whatnot, but I've always done my due diligence and always been very, very careful
Yeah,
with
me too.
myself in crypto. It's not hard not to get scammed in crypto. You just have to kind of have common sense, low key,
And
you
low
know?
key, like, no offense to anybody who's been scammed out there, but like, I'll be real with you guys. Like, nobody, no social influencer is going to be hitting you up in your DM saying, "Send me some money so I can get you some more money." If you fall for that, like, man, like that's your problem, man. It's not even like you fell for somebody's scam. Like people take another human's way of doing things scammy, and then because it was attached to crypto, they say crypto is the scam. But it's not. That was a scammy person that scammed you. You fell for the message and you got scammed through, like, in the name of
Yeah, it
crypto,
wasn't
but
it
you didn't
wasn't
get.
it wasn't crypto itself that scammed you. It was
Yeah.
the person behind the digital platform that yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
bro.
It's just like
Yeah.
saying the guns don't kill people. It's the person with the gun kills people.
F-
You know, it's not
Facts,
the gun
bro.
pulling the trigger.
Facts.
It's the person with the gun pulling the trigger.
That's
Yeah,
so
man.
real,
But
bro.
back to the due diligence, like you can, especially in DeFi, you can get on DEXs, decentralized exchanges that are audited, which obviously, of course, aren't completely mitigating the risk to smart contract bugs, but it definitely mitigates the risk to experience a potential smart contract bug or breach because the platform's audited. Everything's transparent, everything's right there in the audit log.
Facts.
Um, and then also, we were talking about earlier, not chasing high percentage yields, like being okay with 60% APR, 100% APR, which is absolutely 110% doable in decentralized finance. Instead of trying to chase meme coins, trading pairs like Bonk coin and freaking Doji poop head coin that's providing 1200% APR. I'm not saying not to get into those pools, but you're a lot more likely to get rug pulled in a pool like that than a blue chip pool like XRP USDC or HBAR USDC. If you go on Saucer Swap right now, you can provide liquidity for HBAR USDC and you can make upwards of 68% APR per year. So let's just take that into consideration. I personally have, and since we're being transparent with our portfolios when we're building this course for our private community. We're putting everything out on the line. We're going to show our community our portfolio. We're going to show our community our holdings, and we're going to show our community how much we're putting into DeFi, how much we're making each week, so on and so forth. I have well over, I'm not going to say the specific amount, but well over 70 grand in HBAR. Imagine if over the past 2 years, maybe even going on 3 years now, I would have put all that money into a liquidity pool in Saucer Swap and made each year on that 70 grand plus, because 70 grand isn't the exact amount, but just as a hypothetical, just to give you an example, I would have made 68% on that 70 grand each year.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting here for the past 3 years like we have been waiting for this bull market. You get what I'm saying? So I'm telling, like, you guys, we gotta
Yeah, you're right on the money, man. That's why I think too, like, I ain't gonna call out no social influencers' names by name or anything like that, but I really think there's a group of social influencers that are aware of this information, that are being paid to purposely distract people and keep the distraction going. Because, bro, let this knowledge spread like wildfire, which I don't think it will, because people have to apply themselves, and that's like out of people's character. You know what I mean? So, but if everyone here on this live applied themselves and actually learned DeFi and then started making, because you can make passive income right now, like right when this live ends, you can go and get into a pool, put $100 in, and you're gonna start making money just like that. And then imagine if you took it a step further and actually studied this stuff and really figured out, oh snap, this is the opportunity. This is why they were so excited on the live. Don't just take DeFi, and this is what I'm going to continue to just keep pressing people. Don't just think because you've heard of DeFi or you've read a little article on DeFi that you understand it. Because if you're not making money from DeFi right now, then you don't understand.
You don't
DeFi.
Understand it. Straight up, bro. Straight
up.
Oh, my man just dropped the mic. That was a beautiful saying. I love that one, bro. No, you know what else is the beauty of DeFi? There's two things. Number one, anybody can do it. If you have a Wi-Fi connection, a computer, or a cell phone, and the ability to learn and accumulate information and then go out and apply it properly, like actually physically apply yourself to what you're learning, you can do it. If you have $20, $50, And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go out there and do it, but you can. It's possible. You can turn that $20, $50 in less than, I'd say, realistically speaking, a month into 1,000, honestly, in DeFi by being a liquidity provider. I'm not even making that up. Now, yeah, of course, you're going to have to take a little bit more risky plays at the beginning to grow your capital, getting in those meme coin dexes that allow higher percentage APRs, but get in them quick. If again, you are trying to grow a small bag, get in them quick, get your daily APR, get out, boom, then plug that money that you're earning into blue chip dexes, and then let that grow yield, and then let that grow yield for you too. And then you're making yield on yield on yield. I'm telling you, bro, there's so much right now.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
DeFi, bro, is after having built a multiple six-figure long-term crypto bag, is to build a multiple six-figure DeFi portfolio. And that's in the works. That's in the works. But man, let me tell you what, that DeFi portfolio and having the long-term bags, now I know I was so lost in a sense of trying to figure out, and I know everybody's probably gone through this in crypto, especially if you have a big bag, what to do with your capital after the next bull run. Am I going to invest in real estate? Am I going to open a business? Am I going to buy a whole bunch of cars and rent them out to people so that way I can make passive income? All these things in your head you were trying to figure out about what you're going to do with your crypto bull run money. At least that's how I was, right? What am I going to do with my $50 million, my $80 million, right? I know you guys have thought about it. Most likely people have thought about property. Most likely people have thought about the traditional way of investing. Traditional investing is dead. You don't need to go back to that.